Imagine a world superpower, flexing machines straight out of a sci-fi movie. That's the USA. From stealth jets that vanish like ghosts to tanks that rumble across deserts like unstoppable beasts. Yeah, it's as insane as it sounds. Stick around, because we're going deep ground, air, sea, space, and cyber. We're talking full-on military domination. And here's the kicker. Behind all the firepower is strategy, tech, and a little bit of American flair. It's not just weapons, it's a story, a culture, a legend in motion. Let's set the stage. The US military budget, over $800 billion a year. That's bigger than almost the next 10 countries combined. Money isn't the only factor. Coordination is land, air, sea, space, cyber. Every domain has elite units, top-tier tech, and massive planning. Think about it. Satellites tracking missiles, jets patrolling skies, tanks rolling on deserts, submarines moving silently underwater, all at the same time. Fun fact, during joint military exercises, America can deploy more forces globally in a week than most countries can in a year. That's strategy meeting execution. Influence. Wherever US weapons go, the balance of power shifts. Allies, enemies, neutral parties, they all watch closely. Meet the M1 Abrams. Not just a tank, it's a fortress with a gun, heavy armor, high-caliber cannon, tech that makes it almost untouchable. Then there's Humvee and JLTV, fast, armored, versatile vehicles. Desert heat, jungle mud, snowy mountains, no more problem. The infantry carries rifles, machine guns, anti-armor launchers, modern weapons designed for maximum tactical advantage. History moment. Abrams tanks were first deployed in the Gulf War and dominated every battlefield they entered. Even today, upgrades keep them. Fun fact, an Abrams can move at over 40 miles per hour while carrying over 60 tons of armor. Imagine that power rolling towards you. Add in military engineering vehicles, mine-clearing units, and robotic support systems. US ground forces are basically a mobile fortress. Flying high, F-22 Raptor. Stealth, speed, agility. If air combat was a video game, this is the final boss. Next, F-35 Lightning II. Multi-role, sensors, data fusion pilots see everything before anyone even notices them. Then, the legendary B-2 Spirit, bat-shaped stealth bomber, undetectable by radar, capable of carrying massive payloads anywhere on Earth. And drones. MQ-9 Reaper isn't just a spy, it can strike precisely with minimal risk to human pilots. Anecdote. In real operations, drones have prevented countless casualties by identifying threats without soldiers ever seeing them. Technology saving lives. Air dominance. ISNT. Just flying. It's control, intelligence, precision, and deterrence all in one. Floating cities. That's aircraft carriers. Nimitz-class, Ford-class. A full airbase on water. Deployable anywhere in the world. Then there are nuclear submarines. Silent, deadly, virtually invisible under the ocean. You won't see them, but they're watching everything. Destroyers, like the Arleigh-class patrol, launch missiles, defend fleets, hunt submarines. Fun fact, during World War II, aircraft carriers replaced battleships as the ultimate naval power, and the US perfected that evolution. Add amphibious assault ships, frigates, and supply vessels. The US Navy isn't just a fleet, it's a global presence. Ready for anything. Battlefields aren't just on land, sea, or air anymore. Space and cyberspace are now full-on war zones. Satellites monitor, guide missiles, provide intel. Military satellites are the unseen backbone of strategy. Cyber command, hacking, defending, disrupting enemies' networks, all with AI precision. Imagine your enemy trying to coordinate a strike and suddenly there comes fail. That's cyber warfare. Space plus cyber equals the new frontier, and America is already leading the game. Nuclear weapons. America has them, but don't freak out. They're deterrents, not casual toys. The nuclear triad, land-based ICBMs, strategic bombers, and nuclear submarines. Complete coverage. Purpose: prevent war, maintain stability. Fun fact: simulations for nuclear operations involve AI, physics models, and decades of strategic planning. This isn't guesswork, it's science and strategy combined. America doesn't just use weapons, they export influence. Allies get jets, tanks, training, and support. Middle East, Europe, Asia. US weapons shape diplomacy and power balance. Buying a tank or fighter jet isn't just business, it's political leverage in steel and tech form. Story: some nations have changed alliances after receiving American military technology. It's subtle, powerful, and effective. F-22 pilots train extensively in VR before flying real jets. Some submarines stay submerged for months without surfacing. Drone tech is now precise enough to track targets autonomously. Abrams tanks have survived hits that would destroy most vehicles. America doesn't just build weapons, they craft legends, strategy, and yes, a little fear factor too. From Gulf War to Afghanistan, US weapons have proven their dominance. Tanks, airstrikes, drones, and special ops combined for maximum effect. Case study: Operation Desert Storm. Abrams tanks and F-15 jets dominated the battlefield, demonstrating tech and strategy in action. Story: in Afghanistan, drones prevented numerous ambushes by providing real-time intel to soldiers on the ground. History, technology, and strategy. When combined, these weapons don't just fight, they reshape outcomes. So, what's the story? US weapons aren't just tools, they're tech, strategy, influence, and culture combined. From tanks on the ground, jets in the sky, submarines deep underwater, to satellites and cyber operations. They're everywhere, controlling outcomes before you even notice. Love it, fear it, or admire it, you can't ignore it. That's the USA's weapon story: power, innovation, and global influence.